I'm Erin Soza, Director of Children's Ministries here at St. Paul's United Methodist Church. I want to welcome you to our St. Paul's neighborhood. In this video series, I'd like to introduce you to some of our staff, volunteers, visitors, and those people that make St. Paul's a special place to be. We are blessed with so many amazing people here at St. Paul's. Today, I'd like to introduce you to just one of those very special people. Hi friends in our neighborhood. Today we're going to meet three very important people that work here at St. Paul's in our St. Paul's neighborhood. Their names are Carla, Marilyn, and Jacque. These are our administrative assistants at St. Paul's. They're the people that you probably talk to on the phone, that organize your mailings, that do all the behind the scenes office and administrative work that makes St. Paul's such a special place. Let's go in and meet Carla. Hi, Carla.
Oh, hey, friend.
Hey, I'd like to introduce you to St. Paul's neighborhood today.
Hey, friends.
You're one of our three administrative assistants here at St. Paul's, and I just wondered if you could briefly tell our St. Paul's neighborhood what you do, and if people needed to contact you, how you can help them on any given day.
Absolutely.
And you're welcome to take off your mask. I'll keep mine on, but then people will be able to see you and hear you better.
Well, first thing you might notice is that I have a special helper. So this is Henry, and Henry helps with all of our office activities. It's expected that Henry comes with me all the time, but depending how busy I am, he might not always be invited. He's a very good helper.
And we love having Henry here, and I do know that when Henry isn't here, people miss him and ask where he is.
So I am here in the front office at St. Paul's. I'm probably one of the first faces that you'll see when you come into the building. I'm probably one of the first voices that you'll hear if you call the office. My job is kind of anything and everything. So if you call me with a request or a question, I will do my best to help you or to answer your question. And when I'm not able to do that, then I'll help make the connections to the right person.
Perfect. So what are some of the things? So say somebody's coming in on any given day for a meeting or for anything, they would come and visit you first?
Absolutely. You're always welcome to come into the front door and sign in. We do ask that everybody signs in when they're here in the event of an emergency so that everyone can be accounted for and we know who's in the building. I'm also here to help show you where to go if it's your first time coming, or if you just need to know where something is, or you'd like to see something else in the church, then I can help show you around. So I help with that. I also am the one who will be scheduling all of the meetings and all of our activities. I schedule everything that's in-house and all of our community events. So that would include all of our meetings, all of our activities for our children's programs, weddings, funerals, piano recitals, you name it. If you're here at the building, then we've probably talked.
That's so true. So Carla, when you first come into the building, can you tell us about the security and the locks? Because I know all the doors are locked down and you'll buzz people in, right?
Absolutely. So we have a very secure system here since we have children here during the day. And so when you come into this front office door, the inner door is locked and I'm able to buzz you in. That also lets us know that you're here. And Henry's also really good at letting us know when somebody's at the door. So in addition to answering calls and greeting people here at the building, I help with other forms of communication as well. I'm the one who sends out the Friday email. And so if you ever want to be added to our list, I can help with that. If you ever have something that you want to share with the congregation, I may be able to help with that as well. We have a lot of forms of communication here. There are a couple that sometimes people don't know about. Something special that we do as a leadership team is we pray for 10 families each week. And so I help prepare those letters that go out to 10 families each week. and you are welcome to respond to the pastors at any time if you have a particular prayer or request that you would like us to pray for.
So I know during non-COVID times when people are in the building, we have a Thursday night dinner, and menu is always a big discussion, and you get lots of calls for what's on the menu. When we get back to that, you can always call Carla to see what's on the menu. And we also have Giant Eagle gift cards.
So we have gift cards that you are able to purchase from us here at the church. We sell them, and you use it just like you would at cash at Giant Eagle. You can use it actually to purchase other gift cards if you would want. You can use it for groceries or to get gas. And St. Paul's actually receives a small percentage of those proceeds. So it's just another way that if you're already doing shopping, it can kind of help us out as well.
One thing that really helps me, you help with our registrations, whether it be for a dinner, a camp, our ongoing preschool program, whatnot. We share that kind of tandem work, getting those registrations set up. And could you just tell our friends in the neighborhood if they were needing to register for something, how they could go about doing something like that?
Absolutely. So I'm available to help you if, sometimes we have computer glitches. Sometimes people just want to make sure that their registration went through. I can actually register for you if it's not something too complex, if it's not something like a childcare registration or for a specific camp. I can also help right now with all of our worship registrations, since we're requiring registrations in these kind of new times. And I'm also available to help all of my team members here whenever we need to just create something quickly or we have an upcoming event. So I help on both ends of that.
And registration is really important right now so that we can contact trace in case there were to be a health crisis or any issue that would come up. So we do need everybody to be registering for every event that they attend here, every event or ministry that they attend here at St. Paul's.
Absolutely, and we appreciate everyone's cooperation and understanding, and we'll definitely be seeing more of that going forward.
So is there anything else that you would like to share?
Yeah, something that not all people know about St. Paul's is we have a really special location in our indoor chapel, and it is a place called our columbarium, and this is a very special location that stores ashes of loved ones who have passed. And so if you should decide that that might be something that would be a nice fit for your family, or you want more information about the process, I can help with that as well. And I will say that, as you say, my list might be endless of what I do, but I couldn't do it by myself. And I'm really looking forward for you to meet my other friends who help with everything else as well.
Well, thank you, Carla. We'll meet up with you in a little bit, but we're going to go visit Marilyn. She's also one of our administrative assistants here at St. Paul's, and she has a whole list of behind-the-scene administrative work that she does that supports our church and makes everything work. So we'll see you in a little bit.
All right, great. Thanks, Erin.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for visiting.
Hey, Marilyn. Are you back there?
Hi, Erin.
Hi, Marilyn. I'd like to introduce you to our St. Paul's neighborhood today. We're meeting all of our administrative assistants here at St. Paul's, and I wonder if you could just share with our friends some of what you do in a typical day here at St. Paul's, the things that they might want to or need to know. Oh, if you would like to take your mask off, go ahead, Marilyn.
I would, so I can breathe.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll keep mine on.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good. One of the main things that I do is make changes to the worship guide. I proof the worship guide when Tom does it, and I make my additions, like the flowers and the people that might be involved in the service that Tom does not know about.
Okay.
I compile the announcements for the Epistle 2,
Okay.
and people give me that information, and I try to make sure everything is in there. Print all that stuff for Sunday, and do the children's worship. They worship guides, or they they're bulletins for the kids, like little activity sheets for the kids. I record births and print the baptismal certificates when we have those to do. I maintain the prayer board, And so if there's any change, we have someone in Cadman, which you have already interviewed.
Yep.
She does the calls for, how people are doing, but I maintain the list behind me on a board of people that are in the current list and the ongoing list and the military list, and we have, we keep those up to date. That affects the healing and wholeness list, which I compile, and the care team list, which, is done once a month for the group of ladies that come in and they make prayer calls and they do notes and things like that.
So it's special times like Christmas or Easter.
Exactly. I put that whole list together that you see in the bulletin.
Yep.
That's, the flower donations and the blanket donations and the music program fund donations. That's, I just get that all together. And so anyone that writes up a slip, it's very helpful to me if they print and they print legibly, because it gets kind of confusing sometimes to read people's writings. So that would be one thing. I maintain a staff directory for our church. I know we do the guidebook, but I do a church directory for our staff people, and a lot of times that includes cell phones and, information like when they joined or, new people or whatever.
Right.
So that's, not everyone uses it, but, I know that's kind of like a Bible to me that I have all that in there.
Nice.
And any special offerings that we do that go in the worship guide and bulletin, I print those, and I order office supplies and stuff for the printer, the paper, the toner and things like that. And if the printer needs serviced, I call.
So all those little detailed items that we take for granted, the letterheads and the envelopes and those finishing touches, you take care of for us.
Some of it, yeah.
And I know when the copy machine jams, I always call for Marilyn to help, because I know you will take care of it.
I will
find
come in,
the right person.
I will come in and I will try to fix it. And if it doesn't work and we don't do it too well, we can always call for service.
Well, we thank you for all you do, Miss Marilyn.
Thank you.
A lot of the things are just behind the scenes that you maintain, but we are very lucky to have you helping to make our church the amazing place it is. So thank you for being part of our neighborhood.
It can be fun. Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to go see Jacque next and find out what she does here on our administrative team.
She entertains me. Since we sit side by side, we do a lot of laughing, so that's fun.
Well, we'll say goodbye to our friends in the neighborhood. And
bye, neighborhood. Thank you.
Soon.
Okay.
Perfect. Hi, Jacque.
Hi, Erin.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good. I'd like to introduce you to our St. Paul's neighborhood.
Hi, everybody.
We've met Carla this morning and we've met Marilyn, and I want to introduce you and have you share some of the things that you do behind the scenes that help to make St. Paul's the neighborhood we know it to be.
Okay. And
please take your mask off. I'll keep mine on, but
There.
you can take yours off. And
Very
you can
good.
take it off, however you're comfortable.
Very good. Well, I would say to the neighborhood that my job is very eclectic, but the my main position would be membership secretary. I take care of, from the time that you sign in the attendance pads, I look over those. I send letters to prospective people that might want to come to our classes. And I take care of all your addresses, any changes to your family situations.
So if you move, we want you to call Jacque and let her know. If you get a new email address, because the other thing you maintain is our Friday email contact list.
Yes, constant contact.
Yes.
I do all these lists. I work a lot with Erin and Tammy, keeping their lists, all their youth from 1-year-old up through 12th grade. And then 1 year beyond that, I take care of all the lists. Anybody that needs labels or any type of list, I end up having to print those. sort of like I take care of the mailings when everybody's flooded with all the mail. I'm the one that prepares the labels and the actual mailing, whether it's bulk mail or first class.
Right. You also help with our Safe Sanctuary. When I have a class or Tammy has a class,
Yes.
you help process all those paperworks.
Yes, I do. I try and keep those lists up to date for when Erin or Tammy, when either one of you has,
Right.
have new people that are going to help.
And we work closely together with you when those dates come due, when we send emails, and Jacque will send letters.
Yes.
So that's another really important part of your job.
Right. And along with the membership, it usually, because I am the list keeper, I deal with a lot of the year-end reports that have to go to the conference and get those prepared for the pastor. And I think other than in helping either Carla or Marilyn whenever it's needed.
Yeah. So
I
I
think
know
that's
you
about
do.
it.
I know between all three of the administrative assistants, you do so much. So we highlighted on just a few things that our St. Paul's neighborhood might be interested in, but if anybody has any other question, I know they could reach out to you, Carla, or Marilyn, and you would help them at any time.
That's right. That's right.
And
We'd love
often-
to hear from them.
Yeah, oftentimes I'll have a question and I'll refer someone to Marilyn, Carla, or Jacque to have the answer that I don't know. So we thank you for being part of the neighborhood, and we're going to catch up with everybody in the copy room in just a minute. So
Okay.
we'll meet you over there.
Well, thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. So Carla, Jacque, and Marilyn, I just want to thank you for taking some time out of your busy morning to share with our neighborhood just some of the things that go on behind the scenes that nobody ever knows happens or how it happens. And we are so blessed to have you as part of our St. Paul's family. I have a little something for each of you because you are special. You are like, well, let me get this out.
Food.
You are precious like a gem. So, and I know you take notes and need reminders. So you are precious. Thank you for being part of our St. Paul's neighborhood. And Henry, that's for you. Bye, everybody.
You can't eat that. It's too big. And you'll manage to get through it, huh?
Our St. Paul's neighborhood is filled with so many amazing people. We are blessed to have so many amazing people in our St. Paul's neighborhood. Do you know of someone you'd like to meet in our St. Paul's neighborhood? Is there a ministry you'd like to know more about? Email me at esoza@stpaulsumc.com, and maybe we can meet your friend in our St. Paul's neighborhood.